Hey there, everyone. It has been a very long time since I have posted. I have a reason for that, and I'm not going to get into it. I think that's definitely a separate video. But what is precipitating this video is that a friend of mine has a documentary that he's trying to get funding for. He's already got some funding for it. And it's about Fritz Lang. If you haven't heard of him, he was a filmmaker, an amazing filmmaker that I hadn't heard about. And I've been through 2 film schools and worked in the industry, and that's kind of, I've definitely heard of his movies though, but I digress. He has qualified for Carol Lee Dean's website and maybe funding help. And his movie is on their website right now, and we happen to be talking, and I said, you know what, I met her I think like 15 years ago in LA, and I did, and not only did I, but I also bought her book, which is fantastic. So I decided I would make a video because I'm sending him the book, and I read it 10-15 years ago when I bought it, and I had forgotten it, so I reread it again, and you know what, still amazing. And it does have links, and I don't know, because that's like the thing that changed over the last 15 years. The internet has gone from slow and all these weird long links to just being much more succinct and everything. So I'm sure there's a lot of links that have changed, and maybe new programs have evolved and some have gone. But overall, this is a great book, and it's still very legitimate in its information, especially, and I actually took the time to scan in the the appendix, which has a bunch of links, especially for documentary filmmakers. So since I haven't put anything on, well, as of now, I'm putting stuff on my resource list for books. So here's book number 1, okay, and it's The Art of Funding Your Film. I'm not sure if the cover still looks like this, but I'm sending this to him because I feel like he would benefit a lot from that. I also decided, well, maybe I'll start going through all my books. And so I'm also sending him From Reel to Deal because I just said, what else would work right now? The other ones I want to go through more thoroughly, but this is by a guy named Simens. And it's funny because on his website, he credits Tarantino credits him with starting his career in the film industry, and it really teaches how to make a low-budget film that's a feature, and it really is from reel to deal. And I reread this one, and oh yeah, it says it right on the front. Listened to Dove and started my career. And when I was living in LA, and he still does workshops all the time, and he was really, before we all had access to cameras, and if you guys can even fathom like getting your hands on a video camera, when I started was like, oh my God, you have a camera? That's incredible. That wasn't like a crappy VHS, camera that wasn't going to shoot anything well. It was like, oh my God, you have a 16mm camera you can shoot on, or oh my God, you have access to inexpensive film, or oh my gosh, like film, not tape. And so, he really taught how to do it. I didn't go to his workshop, but his book is great. This is a little bit dated because this gets more into the technology, and the technology that was happening 15 years ago was, of course, different. So a lot of the considerations for funding come from the equipment that you're using, and the equipment is infinitely less expensive than what it was 15 years ago, and you still get the quality. I am on the East Coast, and it is starting to rain. So I'm going to say bye now and just give you one more peek at everything. This is the first one I showed, and this is the second one. And hopefully I'll get a chance to make another video. I apologize that I'm like holding the camera, but I thought I had a tripod for my camera in the car, and I did not. So anyway, thank you for tolerating that, and I will talk to you soon, okay? Have a great day.